Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends of Runeterra. Tonight on the show, we're gonna take a look at MonkeyKong111’s Hexadecimals. From what I know, what he told me about is somewhat similar to what MonkY made on his stream, but he adapted to his own purpose and needs, and that's what we did as well. We took his deck and tinkered with it, try to see how it feels like and where it goes best and where it has boo-boos and where it fails. And we'll get to that in a moment. I was thrilled and was very happy. Just got off a podcast with Sovereign RPG on Eve Echoes. He's streaming this talk show on Twitch every Saturday. So feel free to join in every Saturday from 8 UTC. It'll have a link below. Because when Eve Echoes launches mid-August, we'll be having more of that content as well. Now, back to our stuff. It's a deck revolving around Hecarim. Now, we don't have 3 copies. The best way to get this is with 3 copies of Hecarim. No copies of Zed and 3 copies of Callista. Now we don't have Callistas. Just managed to, I think, to make one. But that's about it. We're all duct tape and wire here, and we got only 1 copy of Callista, 3 copies of Zed, and 2 copies of Hecarim. The deck works pretty well as this. Why? Because Zed, whenever he attacks, he summons a living shadow with his stats, and the living shadow has Ephemeral, which basically helps Hecarim achieve his level up. You've attacked with 7+ Ephemeral allies. Hecarim doesn't need to be on the board to see this. He can be in your deck, and when you draw him and summon him, he can actually be summoned as a leveled up Hecarim 6/6. It has received a buff with the latest 1.2 patch, and if you don't know what Hecarim level up ability does, Ephemeral allies have +3 attack bonus, and of course when he attacks, he summons 2 attacking Spectral Riders. This means the deck actually works pretty well with Ephemeral creatures. You got that right. So we've got Oblivious Icelander, Cursed Keeper, Glimpse Beyond, for some drawing purposes. Haunted Relic, this is actually pretty good. Summons 3 Unleashed Spirits, 1/1 Ephemeral, but if you have Soul Shepherds on the scene in your roster ready to attack, but you don't attack with them because you don't want to lose them, when you summon an Ephemeral ally, grant it +1/+1. If you've got 2 of them, 2 Soul Shepherds, your Ephemeral creatures will be granted +2 attack. So it's pretty nice. We have Shark Chariot, which basically, after he dies, every time you attack with another Ephemeral creature, regardless of when, he will always come back as a psychic and deal damage. He can be blocked, of course, but it's an extra body of attack. I mean, 3 attack, considering Hecarim's buff for Ephemeral creatures and Soul Shepherds, you can pretty much pack the punch, if you know what I mean. Moving on, we've got Vile Feast, Blighted Caretaker. This is actually good because it summons 2 saplings, which are Ephemeral and also have Challenger, meaning you can get rid of some of the cards that your opponent has spawned on the board. Ready to block your big stuff. You can basically just challenge those and allow your bigger creatures, your bigger Ephemeral creatures, to deal the top damage to the enemy nexus. Darkwater Scourge, this is a 3 cost, 5/5, Ephemeral, and Lifesteal. Now, why it's great to have this deck in full Callista mode, meaning having 3 Callistas. Why? Because that's one of the biggest Ephemeral creatures that you have, and each round, as Callista leveled up, each round, the first time I attack, revive an attacking Ephemeral copy of the strongest dead allied follower. So it's the It's pretty much the strongest ally that this deck has. And it can be pretty amazing in what Kalista can do, but alas, we only have one copy. It would be nice to have much more. Zed, you all know what he does. Deny 2 copies, Will of Ionia 2 copies, just to get rid of those nasty, undying, and unyielding spirits cast upon Fioras or God knows what else. Neverglade Collector, 5 cost. This is the big brother of Phantom Prankster. Now, Phantom Prankster, whenever one of your summoned creatures dies, it deals 1 damage to the enemy nexus. It costs 3. Well, the big brother Neverglade Collector, when another ally dies, drain 1 from the enemy nexus. Meaning your opponent's nexus HP goes down, while your nexus HP goes up. Dawn in Dusk, pretty interesting to use if you find what to use it on. Your best bet is something with big attack. It can be a leveled up, buffed up Zed, or could be even Hecarim. If we manage to get this on camera, it would be extremely nice. The Rekindler, when I'm summoned, revive the strongest dead allied champion. People usually try to snipe Kalista or try to snipe Hecarim. It's pretty obvious. You don't want those on the board. So the Rekindler plays an important role here, and you could get some decent value out of it. So 1 copy is enough. 2 copies would ruin the curve, which is pretty damn good. Monkey Kong had a very good inspiration here. And 1 copy of the Harrowing, revive the 6 strongest allies that died this game and grant them Ephemeral. So let's try this stack on camera and see how it goes. Okay, so it begins. This is going to be interesting. Draven, Darius, and Sejuani fighting against Freljord and Noxus. Some big stuff that I don't want. Ooh, we got Hecarim. Nice. And we can actually reduce his cost. But it'll make him ephemeral. I think it might be exactly what we need to push for the finish. And we got the single copy of Kalista in our deck, in our hand. Lady Luck is on our side today. So, making Kalista Ephemeral will not bring us any value, I think. We could make Hecarim. That's probably what we'll do, but not now. Maybe we will get something that actually deserves to be ephemeraled. But for now, I think we're fine with just a shock. And we need to drop Kalista as well to start benefiting from those ephemeral creatures dying, so Kalista can level up. Yeah, having ephemeral creatures is so easy to level up Kalista. I mean, you just have to attack with 3 times, or with 3 creatures in the same round, and it's that. That's 1 shark that we have in the pit, ready to be brought back whenever we attack with ephemeral creatures.
No refunds.
Arena Rookie.
We shall pierce their treasonous hearts.
Cool thing is, when we attack with Kalista, opponent will not be able to block, because Kalista has Fearsome, and Arena Rookie is just a 2 power 1 HP creature. can trigger Callista this very turn. This is going to be very fun indeed. Let's just hope she does not get removed. As I mentioned, it tends to get sniped a lot. Mostly because of what she does while in her level up form. Ouch. That's big. And nasty. So we won't be able to attack with Callista. Because that will surely mean her demise. But we'll just go ahead and and attack with the 3/11’s, and here comes Shark. You can go ahead and get rid of one of the 1/1. It's not gonna make much of a difference, at least not now. They're not buffed, and we kinda could use the good draws. Callista leveled up. Right now, the only thing she will bring back is the Shark, and the brought back creature actually takes damage instead of her. So any damage thrown at her while she is attacking, if she gets blocked, the damage will transfer to the summoned creature. I think this is the time we want to make Ephemeral. Who does this? Who puts Ephemeral on Hecarim? Well, guess what? I want to test out if Hecarim gets Ephemeral and he dies, will Ephemeral be forever on him? We don't have access to graveyards. Okay, this is not something that's implemented in the game. I'm not sure if it's going to be implemented at any time soon. But I'm highly curious to see if the ephemeral keyword persists, and if so, it means that when we attack with Callista, we'll bring back Hecarim. Please leave a comment below if you have experienced this, and please let me know. If I'm not being able to get this on camera to try to test it out, please let me know if this is possible. Does the ephemeral keyword persist after the creature gets killed? And can you bring it back with Callista? Oh, this is just nasty. Ephemeral Hecarim got stunned. And he also leveled up. I have no idea what happened here. Holy crap, look at that attack damage. I guess my opponent is in a state of, guess I'll just die. What the hell happened there? Moving on to our next game, and we'll call this quits. Going to bed. What the hell happened there? Ephemeral Hecarim got stunned, leveled up, buffed all the other ephemerals, and curiously, Callista summoned a copy of Shark, and then the other Shark came back, the original Shark. That was amazing. So I got 2 for the price of 1. Let's see what our opponent is. Okay, this is a wannabe burn deck. I've seen this before. Let's see if we can compensate. The only drain that we have is a Vile Feast and a 3-cost 5/5 ephemeral drain.
Everyone's a garden.
That's summon stuff. And we can Vile Feast the Boom Crew rookie afterwards. It's so much easier to get rid of him. Just 3 HP. There's a lot of stuff that can target him properly and get him off the board quickly before he does loads of damage like he used to do before when he was 4 HP. Thank you, patch 1.2. Two powder kegs. 3 powder kegs. Unfortunately, we're now forced to play Vile Feast on the kegs, but tricky if our opponent has something to play. Actually, you know what? When he attacks, the kegs will work with the first spell, meaning Boom Crew Rookie's ability. One of opponent just summoned the second one, so the first skill shot of Boom Crew Rookie will receive the bonus from the 3 powder kegs. Now what I want to do is try to bait and try to Vile Feast after the Boom Crew Rookies have attacked, and hopefully after my opponent has already used his mana.
Oh, hello there.
Let's see your move, mate. Having the cost reduced, yeah, we're not going to pull the Ephemeral Hecarim again. Having reduced the 3 cost to a 2 cost is actually great. Okay. Opponent's out of mana. We can basically just clear up the kegs. We can take care of the Boom Crew Rookie, the one with the 1 HP. The other one is elusive. Opponent granted him elusive. Unable to clear that out. I'll be able to get around it somehow. In the end, he'll have to trade in order to survive. Ooh, so many sharks. This is great. Gonna place all the sharks. Ah, that's just mean. I think I'm gonna switch to the reduced cost 5/5. Let's drain some stuff. We still want to be in the game. And we already have 1 shark my opponent needs to deal with. Yep. I'm gonna gain myself some HP there. Sitting nicely at 18. Opponent is down to just 4.
No prey, no pay.
Alrighty then. We're gonna drop Hecarim. And we're gonna play Dawn and Dusk on him at the beginning of the next round. When we attack. Hecarim only needs a couple more creatures to attack and level up. Which is exactly what Dawn and Dusk will do, because it will summon 2 identical copies of Hecarim 6, I think 5/5, yeah. And if Hecarim levels up, both the Ephemeral copies will level up. And oh my, good lord. Lord have mercy. It's gonna be 18 plus the shark, which will be buffed to sky high. Oh, and don't forget the Spectral Riders. Oh, this is gonna be a slaughter. This is gonna be a slaughter. Please don't surrender. Please don't surrender. Come on, please don't. Please, oh please, oh please. Just indulge me. I want to see how broken Hecarim can get with this. I bet he's thinking. Come on, please. It's just the finishing move, the best finishing move ever. 3 leveled up Hecarims attacking all at once. With Spectral Riders and Sharks and stuff. And that's +3 times 3. Oh, come on. I was doing the math, man. Big shout out to my channel supporters, Tom and RuneQuad. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.